All right, hockey fans, let's get you set for the first game here in the Open Division, as it's the Ice Owls taking on the Eclipse. The Ice Owls in yellow, the Eclipse in black. My name's Nico Cardarelli, very pleased to be joined alongside Mike Ross doing color commentary. Rossi, we've already got one game in the books, and what a historic game that was.
It sure was. Women's hockey, women's blind hockey on the map. And great to have them as part of this event kickstarting. Of course, what was a great success yesterday in the Women's Summit.
Yes.
So some fantastic events happening yesterday, and great game here to kick off the tournament today.
Well, the Eclipse are out there already, and starting in goal for them this game will be Oliver Pye, as he's got the all-black pads. Last time he had the Marc-Andre Fleury yellows. He has since upgraded to the All Blacks. For the Ice Owls, it's Canadian national team goaltender Joey Cabral as we get you set for the opening face-off. Now here we go. We're underway in the Open Division as Joe Fernazier takes the puck right off the hop for the Eclipse, winning that opening face-off against Jason Yuha, who now controls it for the Ice Owls in yellow. They work left to right across your screen, and here goes Yuha. Man, he has not missed a step in the last 2 years, has he, Rossi? He is flying out there.
Absolutely. You know, this elite level just gets better. Just when you think it can't reach another rung, they do. It's absolutely outstanding to watch these guys play.
Yuha trying to get a shot away, lets it fly. Big save by Pye. What a save on the rebound. And Oliver Pye with two huge stops. The second stoning Craig Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick with a great opportunity there, but Pye absolutely dominating there, covering up most of that open net. So no chance for Fitzpatrick to bury it. And this game's still scoreless. Just about a minute in.
We get a trio of beauties behind us here in the booth as Nathan Tree, Solomon Chowdhury, and Aaron Prevost all here representing USA Blind Hockey, UK Blind Hockey, and the Calgary program as well, Aaron, with Canadian Blind Hockey. But here goes the action on the ice as Tristan Lindberg, the Minister of Defense, tries to pass one back for Braden Lyons, but he missed it, and now it's picked up by the Ice Owls, as quickly on it is Hugh Leduc. Leduc tried to make that pass through, it's blocked off, and now here go the Eclipse, led by Lindberg. Good tape-to-tape pass as he springs Yangobe into the zone. Lindberg into the rush, to the backhand. What a save by Cabral! Oh, Lindberg thought he had a goal, but Cabral with the save.
Nice backhand move there. But Cabral didn't budge, didn't give up any of that net, and managed to make the right shoulder save on that play.
Cabral's confidence may be at an all-time high. I tell you, he's got the mojo going here this weekend, and that was a great first save for Cabral as his team now trying to pick up the loose puck. It was Paul Schmold banking it out. Schmold there again defensively for the Ice Owls. Good work by the Eclipse. They tried to dig it away, but here goes Yuha leading the break. He's got DeMontis on the right wing streaking into the zone. DeMontis receives the pass, takes it to the forehand. What a defensive play as we get a whistle there. Coming in for that check was James the Train Ruddle.
Yeah, Ruddle taking DeMontis into the right post there. DeMontis slow to get up. Looks like he's all right, shaking it off. But neither player willing to give up their open ice there as DeMontis made the move to the net. Had the clear pass, clear buzzer going. He was trying to put that one home, but turned aside by Pye.
Well, you mentioned the intensity, the physical play stepping up as well, and I think we got a bit of history in this game with both James Ruddle and Curtis Ruddle, father and son. We'll have to go in deep dive in the archives, but I believe that's our first ever father-son duo in an Open Division game. As the Eclipse working for possession in the zone, but Yuha strips it away from Fornazier, and now here goes Yuha. He's got the speedy Fitzpatrick with him. What a back play by Fornazier. Yuha never got the clean pass. There it is, the one-timer from Fitzpatrick goes wide. What a diving play by Joe the Flash Fornazier. As the Whiz Kid now defending against Yuha. Yuha tries to work his way out front, puck gets away from him. Edward Laba keeps it in at the point as we get a penalty here coming to the Eclipse.
Told you a little bit earlier, as the Open Division teams hit the ice, you're going to see some penalties called. These These players skate fast, and fast skating usually means if you're a little bit slower, you're going to try and slow them down physically and end up in the box.
Holding the call there against the Eclipse, as we're getting some great comments on the live chat thread here. Keep them coming in. We'll get to some shout-outs throughout the broadcast, but it's the Ice Owls with the power play advantage. Eclipse win the defensive zone face-off, and they'll try clear it out as working the corner is Lindbergh. Under pressure, Lindbergh tries to sidestep the check of Sean Heaslip, gets it off the boards and up under the control of Megan Mahan, who was just in that women's game, and Mahan having a strong game in that one for Team Black. She's right back out there now for the Eclipse, killing this penalty. Nice work along the blue line to hold it in only for a moment, as fighting through the challenge was, I believe that's Mackey out there. They tried to draw it back for Mahan as it was stripped away. It was actually Curtis Ruddle making that great play for the Eclipse shorthanded, as we've got a little more than 2 minutes remaining in the power play. The power plays are 3 minute because it's a runtime clock, so almost a minute killed off the power play so far by the Eclipse. Nice work there through the neutral zone by Roland Arndt. He has his pocket picked, and now Lindbergh will clear that down the ice and peel off to get some fresh legs out there. Wayne St. Dennis picks it up out of his own corner. St., whose brother Gary couldn't quite make it this weekend. We miss you, Gary. We hope you're doing well back in Windsor. As the Eclipse bring it in, the Ice Owls bring it in. There's a shot attempt. Big pad save by Oliver Pye as he darts the leg out to make that stop on Amanda Provin.
And that's where you see that butterfly style paying off there for Pye. No chance of that puck getting in, no matter how many rebounds there were, unless you can put it top shelf. And believe me, some of these players can and will go top shelf with their shots.
Case in point, Jason Yuha, certainly a player to watch in this game, and he tries to win the face-off on the power play, but that time bested by his counterpart, and a good job there by the Eclipse with just 1 minute remaining on the penalty for Nazir in the box. As the puck sent down the ice by the Ice Owls, Ruddle tracking back, icing waved off. As James Ruddle picks it up, tries to clear it, he gets it all the way down the ice, and it looks like the Eclipse are 45 seconds away from killing off the first power play here at the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. Ice Owls bringing it out of their own zone, led by Jason Yuha. 30 seconds remaining on the power play. Yuha checking his options. Great pass into the slot as DeMontis got tripped up, nothing doing, and the Eclipse will slide that one down the ice. Tough break there for DeMontis.
Seeing some great communication by the Ice Owls, calling for that pass in open ice, letting the puck carrier know that you're open, whether it's a stick tap or vocally. They're doing really well with the communication.
DeMontis drops to Yuha, shot off a defenseman, trickles just wide as the power play now over for Nasir back on the ice. Good defensive stance there from the Eclipse, but they got to defend this pressure here as DeMontis has the puck behind the net, chips it out front, but that one just got away from Yuha. And now the whiz kid, Joe Fernazier, takes it into the offensive zone. He's all alone. Tries to flip it to himself along the far boards, hammers it down low along the back wall as Alain Reynaud tries to pick it up out of the near corner. Reynaud working off the half wall. He has his pocket picked by Yuha as Jason Yuha brings it across the blue line and into the offensive zone. He's got one player heading to the net in Hugh Leduc. Tries to bank it off Leduc, but Pye there, and Oliver Pye having a solid game in net.
There's a lot of action in front of Pye. Certainly more than we're seeing now. The ice seems to have tilted back to the other end of the building. And the Ice Owls getting a lot of the opportunities here offensively, but their passing has been really good. Their defensive exits have also been very good.
As they try to clear it out of the scrum along the near boards in their defensive zone, the Eclipse get it to the line. And Laba, who tried to keep it, St. Denis, who tried to make the play to keep it in, but it just got away from St. And now the Eclipse have it in the zone. Curtis Ruddle shoots that one off the outside of the post as Cabral was trying to track it. Shot right on. Cabral closes the 5-hole. The pressure's still there. Nice job by Roland Arndt to chip it to the near boards, and now he takes it across center ice for the Ice Owls. So a good pushback there from the Eclipse. And if not for a couple of timely saves by Cabral, the Eclipse could have had the first one of this game.
Cabral's puck awareness is just outstanding, really on the money today. Very aware of where the puck not only is, but anticipating well, getting across the crease. You don't think of it a lot because of that butterfly style, but it makes it a lot tougher to get across the crease, but it makes it look so effortless. It's really impressive.
Yeah, Cabral's lateral movement is something he has worked on over the years, and like Rossi just mentioned, it's pretty much flawless now as Cabral, one of the incumbents in goal for the Canadian national blind hockey team, and of course, the national team will be holding a big training camp later this year in Halifax as Mark DeMontis picks up the loose puck. He's got Craig Fitzpatrick with him. Nice job defensively there by James Ruddle. Fitzpatrick, he gets tripped up, makes the pass over to DeMontis. No penalty as DeMontis tries to flip it out front for Juha. Puck comes right back to the point as Laba tried to hold the zone. Just got around him, and then Bent's unable to keep it in. As now it's picked up by the Eclipse. As Alain Reynaud tried to get the puck in deep, nothing doing that time. Here goes DeMontis, drops it through the legs for Fitzpatrick, tries to chip it to the post. That one broken up by James Ruddle, and then he flips it past Bentz and down the ice. Actually check that was Schmoll back there defensively. As we're gonna have a penalty, no, waved off. It was actually just a delayed offside. I thought they were gonna get the dump behind the play, but nothing doing, and now the Eclipse get the puck in deep with 9:15 remaining in the first period. Edward Laba tracks it behind his own goal. Scoreless so far in this game between the Eclipse in yellow, the Ice Owls in yellow, and the Eclipse in black, but the intensity heating up as Curtis Ruddle strips it away, tries to center it out front, waved off, no goal. It was Christine Callaghy last getting a touch to it, but Rossi, no clean pass.
I think what they're saying is it could have been a clean pass, but there was a little bit of contact there by the Ice Owls on that pass. You're gonna catch that a lot, where it can be just the slightest touch of the stick or skate, and that clean pass is negated. And if you don't have that clean pass, you can't shoot on net. So important to be focused and really paying attention for that clean pass buzzer.
From the face-off, it's chipped in deep by Brian Mackey, the Mack truck getting a shift out there on defense for the Eclipse as Tristan Lindberg picks up the loose puck and skated his way through the neutral zone before it was knocked off his stick. Now the Eclipse get the puck in deep as Wayne St. Dennis tracks it behind his own net to the far corner. St. gets tied up in the corner with Curtis Ruddle. And I don't know, from up here it looks like Curtis Ruddle has grown quite a bit since we've last seen him, and he held his own in the corner there against St. So nice work there by the youngster Curtis Ruddle. As Oliver Pye gets a blocker to that one, tips it into the far corner as digging away for it is Brian Mackey, banks it off the boards, and now it's picked up by Callaghy. She makes a good move to get around St., but the puck squeaks too far from her. Now Sean Heaslip has possession only for a moment. Nice job by Jan Gobet. Centering it for Callaghy. Backhander, that one just went wide on the near side as Amanda Probin clears it around the far boards. Lindberg steps in from the point, the Minister of Defense, trying to stick handle his way out of the corner. Nice work here by Tristan Lindberg, centering attempt. The shot from Ruddle gets blocked, and now a chance for the Ice Owls to get the puck down the ice deep. Heaslip at the end of a shift will dump it. Bit of a miscue as that's an icing there against the Ice Owls.
Yeah, a little surprising on that you would have carried it out of the zone and killed maybe a little bit of clock, but at least not had the face-off coming back to your own zone. Thankfully, they got Cabral in net. I mean, that's one thing that when you make that kind of mistake, that sort of brain cramp there on an icing like that, at least you've got the confidence in your goaltender, especially the way he's been playing in this first period.
I'm telling you, Cabral's confidence has got to be at an all-time high. I met up with him maybe about a month ago. He felt good. He was training hard. I ran into him yesterday at the hotel, big smiles on his face. And even this morning I saw Joey, and I tell you, I've never seen him look so happy and so confident. And it's really translating to his play on the ice today. as his team, the Ice Owls, deadlocked 0-0 here with the Eclipse. But Jason Yuha picks up the puck off the half wall. Yuha trying to shield it there from the defensive check of Michael Laperriere. Makes the pass back to Edward Laba, who has his pocket picked by Fornazier. The whiz kid brings it into the zone. He needs to make a pass, tries to drop it back, but Yuha there for the interception. And now Yuha goes cross ice for Mark DeMontis. DeMontis, good stick work, picks up the puck, makes the pass to Yuha in tight. Oh, it just slipped off his stick, and he couldn't get a clean shot. But Yuha, circling like a shark hungry in the water, takes the shot, and that one ricochets wide. DeMontis tries the wrap, but couldn't get a clean path to the net. 5.5 minutes remaining in the first. Mark DeMontis and the Ice Owls pressing here, as Edward Laba, working his way off the half wall, tries to center it. There's a shot from the point, off a couple of sticks, and then Ruddle clears it to the line and out. Good defensive work there by the Eclipse under pressure.
That was a great play by DeMontis to save that play, keep the puck moving forward, using his skates to kick it.
Oh, yee-haw, yoo-ha! Sorry to cut you off, Rossi, but he went bar down for a beauty, and that's the opening goal here in the Open Division. Mark DeMontis to Jason Yeehaw Yuha, and it's 1-0 for the Ice Owls.
And that's what we're talking about. Great feeds and great hands in tight. You need that in these elite division games, these Open Division games, because the bottom of the net's just not going to be open, and that's exactly what Yuha did there. Went forehand, backhand, and top shelf. Top right corner.
Not much chance for Oliver Pye on that one. Ollie, one of the bigger goaltenders here. I think he stands about 6'3", 6'4", maybe even taller. He is a big man and gives you very little net to shoot at. But as we mentioned, Yuha, with the best of them, can pick the corners. And there he picked one going bar down. As the Ice Owls now working for another shot right on, and they score! Sean Heaslip fires it into the back of the net, and it's 2-0 for the Ice Owls over the Eclipse.
Hoping that the Eclipse here aren't getting too down on themselves. I mean, 2 quick goals like that. One's a no-brainer. I mean, you go up top, there's not much you can do on that one. This one here, not as strong a goal. This one sort of creeps in there behind Pye. So you hope that they're not going to be too deflated here. You want to see them rebound quickly, get back in this game down 2-0 with 3:25 left in the first.
Keep the great comments coming on the live chat thread. The Prime Man, Anna Lang, Saint Cardboard Sports, all you guys, great comments. We'll get to a few shout-outs, but here goes the Eclipse as Fornazier tried to take the shot after receiving the pass from Callaghy, but couldn't get a clear path, and it'll be cleared down the ice and controlled here by Tristan Lindberg, the Minister of Defense. He makes the pass ahead across center ice. Curtis Ruddle had it stripped off his stick, and now a chance for DeMontis to bring it into the zone. Makes the draw pass for Yuha as those two continue to click here for the Ice Owls. Jason Yuha under pressure. Great defensive work there by the Minister of Defense, Tristan Lindberg. Couple Alberta boys going head-to-head on that sequence, and Lindberg getting the better of Yuha. And I'm sure he'll relish in that moment as Fornazier tries to dig it off the end boards. Yuha there, coming up with it, flicks it off the glass and out, and this could be a 2-on-1 for the Ice Owls. DeMontis picks up the loose puck. He's got Yuha with him. DeMontis to Yuha. Shot blocked, and then Pye makes the subsequent save. What a block from Brian the Mack Truck Mackey.
Mackey, that one going off him on a great block, but then it sort of ricochets, deviates over from the right side of the net towards the bottom left-hand corner. Pye had to make the quick adjustment on the fly there. Good awareness on a late moving puck, one that changed direction at the last possible moment because of the block by Mackey.
From the face-off, the Ice Owls digging away for possession. What a save as Pye kicks out the left pad. That was a beautiful save as he stonewalls Amanda Provin with the shot. Loose puck behind the net. The Ice Owls try to center it as Hugh Leduc was there offensively. Provin tries the shot. It gets blocked. The Eclipse swarming to clear the zone, and on a good second effort, they get it out across center ice. As it's picked up now by Jan Gobet. He makes the pass to the far wing. It just skipped away from Braden Lyons as we got a nice message from Braden's dad cheering on him and his team. As now Lyons comes up with the puck. Shot right on Cabral with the stick save. Loose puck through the crease, and somehow that one rolled away from the goal. Final minute of play in the first period. The Ice Owls leading 2-0 over the Eclipse. As it's the Open Division here at the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. It is a co-ed Open Division as Amanda Proven digging away for the puck for the Ice Owls, but it's the Eclipse that come up with it. As in the fray was Lyons. The puck in a couple of skates, and now Roland Art comes in and takes possession for the Ice Owls with 30 seconds remaining in the period. Arndt digging away for it. Juha chips it into the corner. But it'll be corralled by the Eclipse as it's banked off the boards, but only as far as Juha. Plays it down low behind the net for DeMontis. 15 seconds remaining in the period. Mark DeMontis spins off the check, works his way for a shot. Second attempt for Juha, and that one goes wide as Pai may have lost his stick. Juha still has it. Tries to center for Arndt, that one blocked. Final 3 seconds, and that'll do it for the period. What a great first period, but after the opening 20, it's the Ice Owls leading 2-0 over the Eclipse.
Certainly, you look at Cabral and net for the Ice Owls being one of the high performers of that first period, but Juha, you're always expecting that from Juha. I mean, he just moves the puck. He skates so well. The hands are great. But I see in Mark DeMontis usually a guy who's sort of like a defensive guy that I've seen stop a lot of plays, but he's making plays today. And his skating is probably the best I've ever seen it because he is kicking pucks off the skate up to the stick. He's making spin moves in the corner. I'm really impressed with where his game is at.
Yeah, DeMontis having a really strong first period there for the Ice Owls. And you're right, he usually plays back on the blue line with the national team, but I think when he talked with Coach Paul this morning, found out that Coach Paul was putting him on the same line as Jason Juha. Mark's probably got really hungry at that point and realized, oh, this is an opportunity for me to let it fly a little bit and open it up. And, man, they have really clicked so far in this first period.
Yeah, he's, as a team, you see them moving the puck really well. Just a really overall a solid sort of team game for them in that first period. And that doesn't take anything away from the Eclipse. The Eclipse, I think, early on we talked about them being down 2-0 in a fairly quick time span, but I think they've reacted well. They've come back nicely playing off the defensive play of their goaltender. And Oliver Pai making some really big saves in that period. So you gain a lot of confidence. And let's face it, this is a brand of hockey where your lead can disappear pretty quickly, and you just need to sort of turn your tide around a little bit here. So we'll see what we get early on from the Eclipse in this second period.
A 2-goal lead, far from safe in the sport of blind hockey, but as we get set to begin the second period of play, it's the Ice Owls with that 2-0 advantage over the Eclipse. Joey the Wall Cabral in net for the Ice Owls. Oliver Pai will begin the second period for the Eclipse. Francis Minella also on the roster as a goalie for the Eclipse, as you'll have to excuse my stutter. We've got a lot going on technically here, Mike Ross, from our broadcast stand. This is the biggest, most ambitious video broadcast we've ever done. 3 cameras going on. You'll have to excuse my tense pause because the camera just dropped out of the blue, and you could feel my heart sink a little bit when that happened. But a great job by our Parasport TV crew behind the scenes putting on the video broadcast here this weekend. And of course, AMI on board for the audio broadcast as well. As for Nazir working behind the net, I believe we got a delayed penalty coming here to the Ice Owls. So the Eclipse trying to work here with the puck in deep, and finally we get the whistle. So it will be a power play coming here for the Eclipse, as a tripping infraction is the call.
Not quite sure where that happened on that play, Nico, but the Eclipse going to get their first opportunity on the power play here, see what they can do in 3 minutes or less of power play time. on the tripping call with just under 19 minutes to go here in the second period.
So an opportunity now for the Eclipse to potentially take advantage of this man advantage and get their first of the game, but it's going to be a tall task the way Cabral is playing in net right now. He looks pretty unbeatable through one period of play. As the Eclipse will send Curtis Ruddle out there on the power play. He'll man the right wing. Leduc has the face-off go back to the point, chopped deep into the zone by Mackey as it's picked up by Heaslip. Heaslip tries to rifle it out. Nice work by Lindbergh to pin himself on the boards and keep it in. Ruddle shot right on. Big save, the rebound. Oh, just over top the net. As Curtis Ruddle had the second opportunity, the first shot actually came off of the stick of Jan Gobet, as Gobet has it once again. Trying to center it in front, good defensive play. Cabral gets a stick to it, and somehow that one stays out. As at the near side post, trying to jam it in was Lyons. And now Provin gets it out through center ice. The Eclipse are motoring as Lindbergh brings it into the zone on the fly. Tries to drop it for Curtis Ruddle. It's poked away. Nice work defensively by Laba to get his stick to it for the Ice Owls. Lindbergh back into the zone. He's got Ruddle with him. Lindbergh makes the pass. Gobet shoots. Big pad save as Cabral kicks out the right leg and makes a huge save shorthanded.
Tell you what, on that one in tight for Curtis Ruddle, if he'd had a pitching wedge, maybe it's in. That was a heck of a chip that just sailed over the top of the crossbar.
Ruddle is pressing the younger of the two Ruddles as James Ruddle now has the puck at center ice, and Curtis Ruddle will start to peel into the zone. So could we see a father-son combo here? As James centers for Curtis, but good defensive work by Juha to get the interception and clear it down the ice. 1:25 remaining on the power play. Craig Fitzpatrick digs the puck out of the far corner, tries to take it behind the goal. He's met by the defensive play of Megan Mahan as the Eclipse try wheel out on the power play behind their own goal with 1:10 remaining on the advantage. Puck passed up for the whiz kid. Fornazier leaves it now for Mahan. Back to Fornazier across the blue line. Mahan picks up the puck. Fornazier off the half wall. Juha there defensively ties up his stick. Chips it around to the far side half wall where it's picked up by James Ruddle. James the train Ruddle looking for an option. Stick handles. Makes the pass to the near wing as Mahan tries the shot. Gutty block there as DeMontis sprawled out and used his full body to make that gutsy block. Mahan picks it up. Shot. That one goes off the ankle of Mark DeMontis as he tries to shake it off. And then Juha clears it down the ice. Keep an eye on DeMontis as that was a bit of a stinger, the last block.
Just over 20 seconds left on this power play. Doing a pretty good job are these Ice Owls.
Yeah, the Eclipse have been throwing chances towards the goal, but the Ice Owls have held strong. And with just 10 seconds remaining on the power play, it may not end up yielding anything for the Ice Owls. As Fornazier overskates it, he got tied up there with Lyons. And now out of the box comes Bent, so that does it for the power play for the Eclipse. Quickly, Lindbergh brings the puck back into the zone. Lindbergh checking his options, peels back, makes the pass. Callaghy, her shot through the crease wide through the far post as getting there defensively is Craig Fitzpatrick, and he clears that one down the ice. Hugh Leduc picks it up. He's got one player in the zone supporting him, tries to make the pass intended for Heaslip, but it's picked off, and now here go the Eclipse through center ice as Fornazier has to fight through that check as Heaslip crashing down awkwardly. He might be a little bit hurt there as he scrambles to get back to the bench. Center, Fornazier shoots and scores! The Whiz Kid gets on the board for the Eclipse, and it's a 2-1 game with 14:30 remaining in the second.
Great play there. In tight, good move. Able to get the backhand over top of the pad of Cabral. And of course, a little bit of concern looking over at that Ice Owls bench for Heaslip, who took a pretty hard hit. Seemed to be shaken up a little bit, getting back to the bench. And a lot of people's attention may have been on him and at the bench and not on that goal and on the net. But with that, the Eclipse are right back in it. We talked about it. They needed to keep the pressure on. They needed to get on the board as quickly as they could. And they're down by 1 here, 2-1 in the second.
Good work by the Eclipse to claw one back, but here go the Ice Owls led by Yuha. Yuha centers, just missing the tip was DeMontis at the far post. Mark DeMontis is buzzing. You know he wants a goal here. As DeMontis tries to center on it, pinballs around a couple of Eclipse shin pads and eventually found its way to Yuha, who played it into the corner only to have it picked off by Megan Mahan. Mahan, of course, representing Canada at the most recent Paralympics as part of the women's goalball team. And she's pulling double duty here. A number of the women are, as Amanda Provin, Christine Callaghan, and Megan Mahan all playing in this game after just playing in that historic all-women's blind hockey game. As here goes Ian Gobet into the zone, makes the pass, crossing it over to Renault, but he has his pocket picked by Yuha, who closed him down so quickly. Fitzpatrick digging away for it. Ruddle there, that's Curtis Ruddle defensively for the Eclipse as Gobet comes up with it. Gobet tried to make the pass to Renault, but it's picked off by Yuha, and this could be a break as Yuha and DeMontis go into the zone. DeMontis shoots! That one goes over top the net. Yuha picks it up behind the goal. Checking his options, tries to center it for Provin, but it's off a skate out to the blue line. Good hustle by Amanda Provin to keep it in the zone. As Jason Yuha working behind the net in the far corner, trying to dig it out. Yuha centers in front. That one off a skate and just slid away from the stick of Roland Arndt. As the Ice Owls pressing, trying to get their 2-goal advantage back. They bring the puck into the zone. There's a shot. Arndt right on. Pye with the save, and he covers up the rebound for the faceoff.
And that right there is a perfect example of why you need to be ready to shoot from wherever you are on the ice when you hear that clean pass buzzer. Because you can take advantage of a goalie that might not be aware where that puck is. They may not have been picking up on the audio cues from that puck. So you take your shot, and sometimes those little squibblers actually make it into the back of the net.
So far, both goaltenders have put on a great performance as Pye gets the left pad there for that save. And now the rebound controlled by his teammate as the whiz kid Fornazier quickly into the zone. He's got the lone goal so far for the Eclipse. Cabral with the paddle down makes that save.
Got 11:10 left here. It is running time for these games. So the clock now will sink down below the 11-minute mark by the time we get the puck drop on this next play. But that is the reason why you may have noticed that the penalties are 3 minutes in time because of that running clock scenario.
I'm not sure if our mics would have picked it up in the background, but yes, there are some four-legged friends in the building as well as, of course, the venue service, dog-friendly, service pet-friendly, and I always enjoy seeing the pups here in the building. It's one of the neat elements of this tournament as DeMontis takes a shot. That one's saved by the pad of Pye. DeMontis chips it over to Yuha. Oh, he tried to pick blocker side top corner and just missed with that rip as Fitzpatrick gets it back to Yuha. What a move! Tried to make the extra pass to DeMontis. And Yuha maybe should have been a little more selfish on that one. But the Ice Owls continue to press here as DeMontis in a battle with Fornazier. The two crash down to the ice. As digging away for the puck is Wayne St. Dennis. He chips it back into the zone, only to have Lindbergh take possession for the Eclipse. 9:50 remaining in the second period of play. Here goes Tristan Lindbergh, makes the pass, shot right on, big blocker save, the rebound. Cabral makes that save as well and holds it for the faceoff. But Rossi, the Eclipse are pressing.
They are. They're really giving Cabral some fits down here. But Cabral, really not shaken by it. And what I'm really seeing as far as the goaltending style of Cabral is that awareness of the puck going from right to left or left to right across the ice and just delaying his lateral movement just enough so that he is meeting the shot. So he's given that pass a little bit of time to get across, makes his lateral move, and he's there to block the shot. I'd say probably 9 times out of 10. So the timing involved here, never mind the skill involved of actually getting across that ice from the butterfly position, but the timing involved in making that move is really impressive.
We've got a goaltending change to report here for the Eclipse, as their head coach, Jeff Street, splitting this game for his goaltenders. So Oliver Pye comes out, giving up 2 goals in half the game, and he's replaced by Francis Minella, originally from the Hebrew, playing with the Eclipse here this weekend. And well, Minella may get called into action very quickly here as Proven brings the puck in the zone for the Ice Owls. Tries to flip it in front, goes to the near side boards where he slipped. Good to see him back out there after that scary fall. Gets a shift and he tries to dig away for possession. The puck just gets past, he slipped, but it'll be picked up and hammered by Paul Schmold back into the zone. Paul Schmold from Edmonton, as Proven digging away for it along the far wall. A trio of Eclipse players there defensively, and they'll whistle that down with just over 8 minutes remaining in the period.
No big deal if you're Manella, right? You're just coming in cold halfway through a game and facing someone like Juha or DeMontis or Fitzpatrick. Yeah, it's no big deal. You go in there confident, I'm sure.
Not a big ask at all, no.
Yeah, hey, you have no choice but to go in confident. If you go in lacking any confidence against this Ice Owls team, you're going to be in trouble. So nice early on, a nice debut here in this tournament for Manila.
And a good job as well by Oliver Pye. I tell you, Rossi, some of those saves he made in the first period, and even here in the second, if not for those saves, this would be way more than a 1-goal deficit that the Eclipse are currently facing. And the Eclipse are going to get a power play here, as tripped up behind the play. Mark Benson, the bad boy, going back to the box for the second time in this game.
Yeah, interference, the call on this one. Inadvertent or not, I don't know, maybe a bit of a pick play there, but it doesn't matter, as the Eclipse now going back to the power play. And a big ask here on the Ice Owls with a 1-goal lead to try and protect it.
Cabral has played solid, but you're right, Rossi. This is a big ask now to kill off the second power play attempt in the period for the Eclipse. The Eclipse win the faceoff back to the point where Tristan Lindberg has possession. His shot, nice block by Juha, who then clears it down the ice. And check out who the Ice Owls have on the ice right now. It's Mark DeMontis, Craig Fitzpatrick, Jason Juha, and Wayne St. Dennis. To me, that means they're looking for offense here shorthanded. They want a shorty. They got to defend this sequence as Lions has it stripped away. Lindberg tries to slash to keep it in, only for a moment as DeMontis clears it down the ice, only as far as the Eclipse blue line. That one goes off the skate of Fornazier straight to Juha, and he'll send that one down the ice. And the 3 big Ice Owl players, well, Juha will stay on, but the other 2 will swap out for fresh legs, as Heaslip and Arndt now out there to help kill the penalty. Bit of a mistimed change there defensively by the Ice Owls. We'll see if it costs them. Lindberg makes the pass as he tried to feed that one over to Renault. But the Ice Owls able to clear it down the ice with 1:40 remaining on the power play. 5.5 minutes left in the second period.
That was a strange change on defense there, with the Eclipse having the puck below the face-off circle as one of the defenders for the Ice Owls went off for the switch.
But in the end, it didn't end up costing them, as the Eclipse now have it out through center ice. Lindberg gets around the first checker, makes the pass intended for Fornazier, as Mahan up in the rush as well. 1:10 remaining on the power play for the Eclipse, as Callagee hustles over to keep the puck in. Bookmark that as she makes the pass to Lindberg. Lindberg shoots, that one gets blocked. What a gutsy effort there by Juha to get his right skate to block that shot, as we've got under a minute remaining on the power play for the Eclipse. Puck tied up along the near boards in a scrum, as Juha, predictably, of all the players, comes out of the scrum with the puck. Out through center ice at the end of a long shift, he'll just dump that one in and peel off for a change. 40 seconds remaining on the Eclipse power play. They try hit Mahan mid-stride with that pass. It's a bit out of her range, and it'll track back inside the Eclipse zone, where Michael Leperrier overskates it, and that gives Amanda Provin a chance here shorthanded to pick up possession. Provin in the far corner. She needs a teammate to support her. No one in yellow there. Provin doing incredible work all alone in deep, taking time off the clock, and now just 10 seconds remaining on the Eclipse power play. But here goes Gobet into the zone, tried to hit Curtis Ruddle with the pass. It's blocked as Mark Bentz gets set to rejoin the action. The power play now over. Gobet picks up the loose puck, drops it back to the point where Curtis Ruddle picks it up. Ruddle tries to feed it back over, but that gets blocked nicely by Paul Schmold. And now Mark DeMontis chips it free. DeMontis working the far wing. He's got Provan with him. Makes the drop pass. Provan has it stripped away by Gobet. Nice work by Jan Gobet. 3:25 remaining in the second period. The Eclipse trying to get an equalizer here, but Jason Yuha strips the puck away, and here's a 2-on-0. DeMontis makes the pass to Yuha. All alone, Yuha! Yeehaw, Yuha! It's 3-1 for the Ice Owls as DeMontis and Yuha connect once again for a beauty.
You just knew that as soon as that 2-on-0 was on, Yuha was going to be taking that one to the net. Kind of reminds you of that 87 Canada Cup. Lemieux to Gretzky. No offense, Larry Murphy, but you're never going to get that puck. In this case, Mark DeMontis was not getting that puck back, but a great setup for Yuha. Turns out to be a nice give and go, and goes top shelf once again and opens up a 2-goal lead now for the Ice Owls with 2.5 minutes left in this second period.
Well, Mark DeMontis may still be searching for his first goal of the tournament. He's got a couple of shiny apples and a beautiful assist there to set up Yuha, who's now defending against Fernazier. Fernazier, the whiz kid, with the lone goal in this game so far for the Eclipse, as he tries to feed it out front, but Callaghy had her stick tied up. And now here goes Mark DeMontis streaking up the right wing, tries to drop it to Yuha. Yuha trying to get around the Minister of Defense, but Tristan Lindberg stands tall and rips the puck away for the Eclipse as they start to work up the far side. Renault, check that, that's Callaghy. Callaghy shielding it well, makes the pass intended for Lindberg, but that was tracked back defensively by Yuha. And now a chance for Laba to play it up to DeMontis, as DeMontis hammers it in deep, and he'll peel off for a line change. We've got 1:40 remaining in the second period of play. Getting some great comments on our live chat thread, including one from DM Maggie, who says, everyone at the W. Ross McDonald School for the Blind are tuned in today, and we appreciate you guys tuning in for the action here at the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. Roland Arndt just overskated that puck as they tried to hit him in stride with the pass. It was Heaslip supplying the pass, as we've got an Eclipse player down, slow to get up, and they'll whistle that down, as that's Christine Callaghy hurt, and we hope it's nothing serious there for Callaghy, as she looks like she'll be able to get up on her own power here.
Yeah, it looks like it might be something in the wrist area.
Actually, check that. That's
forearm.
Joe Fernazier. Excuse me, Rossi.
Yeah, forearm, wrist, but looks all right. Shaking it off. Back to the bench. Some of the contact, though, right, involved in this type of hockey is so inadvertent that it can actually really surprise you. And sometimes those are the injuries that can hurt the most, right, because you have no time to really react to set yourself for it. And we've seen a few of those over the years.
It's a great point, and hopefully for the Eclipse and the whiz kid Joe Fernazier, it's nothing serious. Fernazier on the bench is looking a little shaken, but I think he'll be able to continue on in this game. He is a tough customer, as the Eclipse try to center it from the corner, and Cabral catches that one, holding it for the face-off.
Fernazier's fine, shaking it off big time, throwing some water into his face, and right back onto the bench, chatting it up with teammates. Going to be just fine here with 46.8 seconds left here in this second period.
Shout-outs to Claire Lang, Lori Lang, and everyone else who keeps chiming in on the live chat thread. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on, just like the Langs who are cheering on Paul Schmold and the Ice Owls, as the Eclipse tried to center that one but a good defensive block. And now here goes DeMontis up the ice. 30 seconds remaining in the period. Makes the pass to Yuha. Centers for Fitzpatrick. Shot attempt. Manila makes the blocker save, and then with contact through the crease, play whistled down. 21 seconds remaining.
Fitzpatrick, one of the rare times someone other than somebody named DeMontis or Yuha getting a chance in close there. With Fitzpatrick with the opportunity, just couldn't find the handle on it and bury it. You won't miss his stick, though. The green tape.
Or his pants.
Quite seeing, yeah.
Well, he's got a pep in his step. I don't know if it's the Tito Grigio, his pregame ritual, but I tell you, he's having himself a game today. DeMontis, his first shot block, gets it back, tries again. Oh, that one just over top the net. As Mark DeMontis, he really is firing for a goal.
He really is, and a lot of high shots here for him. You know he's trying to go bar down on these. And there's the buzzer.
So 2 periods of play in the books. We'll get a flood here between the second and third, and we'll step aside for a short break. But folks, stay tuned, because the third period of play is coming up next in this game between the Ice Owls and the Eclipse, as you're tuned into the Open Division here at the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. Yeah. All right, hockey fans, let's get you set. Third period of play about to get underway in this open division game between the Ice Owls and the Eclipse. And as we get you set for the third period, it's the Ice Owls with a 3-1 lead. Great comments coming in online. And we'll get to some of those viewer shout-outs throughout the broadcast, including one from Timo, who's cheering on from Finland. And yes, we do have some Finnish players participating in the tournament this weekend, but here goes Jason Juha in control of the puck for the Ice Owls. Juha makes the pass to Fitzpatrick as the two continue to try hold possession here for the Ice Owls. Good defensive work by the Eclipse as that's Alain Renault trying to tie up the stick. Juha comes away with it, shoots, and scores! Yeehaw, Juha! It's a hat trick for Jason Juha.
What a start for these Ice Owls. 40 seconds into this third period, and already a pretty dominating third period for them. They control from the beginning of the play there, and Juha just continues his domination.
He is almost impossible to stop. And man, Juha already with 3 goals here at the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. And Rossi, that chemistry between Juha, DeMontis, and Fitzpatrick, I think that's going to give every team here in the Open Division nightmares. I don't know how they're going to contain that group.
Oh, it's a great combination of speed, of good hands, and I mentioned it earlier, good defense at both ends of the ice. They managed to get the puck out of their zone very well. They're communicating well and taking advantage of their chances.
Braden Lyons digs the puck off the half wall for the Eclipse. It's quickly stripped away by the Ice Owls. Stays in the zone as Wayne St. Dennis hammers it to the far boards. And James Ruddle comes up to make the play for the Eclipse as he ties up his man through the neutral zone as Provin digs it loose now for the Ice Owls. Across the line comes the Ice Owls. They lose their footing as Provin and Arndt got tied up there. Arndt was the one to crash down, and now it's Jan Gobet taking the puck ahead for the Eclipse. Gobet with a lane to skate, makes the drop pass to Lyons as Braden Lyons tries to feather one in front for Curtis Ruddle, but it's broken up. And now here goes Amanda Provin battling against James the Train Ruddle. And the Train comes away with the puck as he wheels out from behind his own net. James Ruddle, he's got his son Curtis Ruddle skating up with him. Good defensive work by Heaslip as he slashes it out and sends it down the ice, but that's going to be an icing call with 17 minutes plus remaining here in the third.
His third of the game in tournament, scored by number 97.
Great comments coming in online from Dougie Kane out in Vancouver. As I mentioned, we're getting some comments from Finland, including a friend of ours, Antti Latika. Antti, of course, one of the first Finnish blind hockey players to come participate at a program in Canada back at the 2018 camp in Burnaby. And Antti, we miss you. We hope you're doing well back in Finland. As Fernazir goes bar down! No signal yet. They have not indicated it's a goal. And it stays out. Are you kidding me? Somehow Cabral kept that one out.
That one went off the board, down Cabral's back, and then lodged in between his legs. That was unreal.
Oh man, I just saw it back on my phone here, the stream a little bit behind what's going on live, and I tell you, Rossi, your description was perfect. It went off the bar, down Cabral's back, and somehow stayed out. Unreal. Joey the Wall Cabral looking nearly unbeatable in this game. But here goes Christine Callaghy in tight, tries to jam it 5-hole, and the Wall Cabral with another big save.
Keeps shutting the door left, right, and center. And the defensive awareness of Cabral continues to impress. I just want to put a shout out to someone who does a great job at this tournament year in and year out and has a special place in my heart. That's our public address announcer, Brian Floyd, who does a great job for this tournament, and great to see Brian back with us again this year. Of course, I do it with the Maple Leafs. I've done it for a long time, and Brian does a wonderful job for us here at the Canadian Blind Hockey Tournament.
Long-time PA announcer for the North Bay Battalion as well, for the Brampton Battalion. And yes, Brian Floyd growing up in Weston with the DeMontises, and a lifelong friendship that has led to connections staying involved through the great sport of hockey. And yes, Brian doing a great job with the PA announcing here this weekend. As the Eclipse bring the puck into the zone, Mahan trying to shield it there from Art. Mahan throws a bit of a shoulder into Roland Art, and you can almost hear her up here being like, dude, what are you doing? Get off of me. Nice work there by Megan Mahan. As the teams battle for puck possession, and it's the Ice Owls that come up with it. As Hugh Leduc made the pass over to Amanda Provin, Leduc scoops up the loose puck. His shot attempt got blocked, and now Megan Mahan takes it for the Eclipse as she fights off that defensive check and makes a good pass ahead for Jan Gobet. Gobet, he's got Ruddle going to the far post, delivers the pass, but it just rolled off his stick, and now Jason Yuha takes it up across center ice. 14 minutes remaining in the third. Yuha stick handling it behind the goal. All the way along the near sideboards from the half wall, he dumps it into the corner. As Leduc tries to center it, it goes off the side of the net. A couple of Eclipse players bump into each other. That gives the Ice Owls a chance to center it. As Arndt takes the shot, and that one just tracked wide on the blocker side. And now Manila keeps it pinned up against the net for the whistle. A bit of a chuckle in my voice because Mike Ross, always multitasking. He's even playing photographer here in the booth right now. And of course, it's so great to have Rossi, the AMI crew back here this weekend. Claire Buchanan doing a great job providing some color commentary in the women's game. And a shot right from the face-off. Yuha pleads the case that it should have been a clean pass. Fitzpatrick took the shot, but immediately the goal waved off.
It's a judgment call by the officials deciding that it's not a clean pass. Well, a pass that might have been tipped, interrupted just enough to make it unclean, if you will, not permissible. So the Eclipse now taking it back up ice.
Oh, great pass. Shot right on. What a glove save by Cabral. As the whiz kid Fornazier cannot believe he got stoned on that chance. The Eclipse thinking they have a goal, as some fist bumps there between Lindbergh and Fornazier, the two of them combining for that chance. But Cabral the wall, flashing the leather for another huge save.
The Eclipse look more like the Globetrotters. They're just completely undefended, just quicker than anybody else on the ice, making it in completely untouched, but Cabral able to shut the door.
And he may have to do so again as the Eclipse win the faceoff. Lindbergh shot from the point. Oh, what a save. Cabral just gets the 5-hole closed as that puck looked to be trickling through him. But the wall providing no cracks. He is phenomenal.
And he teases Fornazier there just a little, leaving that puck sitting there in the crease between his pads, and then just very casually drops the glove over top of it. Just teasing him a little.
I'm telling you, his confidence is at an all-time high, and he's playing like it right now as Mark DeMontis chipping the puck into the far corner, and now it's Tristan Lindbergh who picks it up for the Eclipse. As Lindbergh tries to feed it ahead, he takes it into the zone himself. He's got the whiz kid Fornazier with him, makes the pass back. As Renault took the shot, they tried to pick out Lyons with the pass as well. Lindbergh centers it. Fornazier had it on his stick, but Yuha strips it away, and now Mark DeMontis takes control. Good pass to spring Yuha into the zone. Yuha shielding it there from the back check of Fornazier. 10:55 remaining in the third. Yuha working along the backboards in the far corner. Plays it around to the near corner for DeMontis. He steps off the end boards, tries the bank shot. Where is it? And it's in. I believe that's a goal. Waiting for a clean signal here. And it is. Mark DeMontis gets his first of the weekend. Yuha draws the assist, and Mark DeMontis makes it 5-1 for the Ice Owls.
They're just really pouring it on now, and still over 10 minutes left here in the third period of play for the Ice Owls to continue notching goals onto this scoreboard. But nice to see DeMontis rewarded because he's done a great job at setting plays up today, setting goals up. Done a pretty good job defensively. Nice of him to get one potted for himself.
A big goal there for Mark DeMontis and for his team, the Ice Owls. That increases their lead to 4 as they have a 5-1 advantage. But here goes Curtis Ruddle for the Eclipse, centering it. It's in the skates of Gobet. Chips it over to Callaghy. Her shot, that one blocked in front. Good defensive work by Mark Bentz, who banks it off the boards. And the Ice Owls get it out through center ice. As Michael Leperrier tries to take possession, his initial clearing attempt blocked. Proven gets her stick to it for the clean pass, but just as quickly, Callaghy takes possession for the Eclipse. As a loose puck corralled here by the Ice Owls, Leduc takes the shot right on Manila with the initial save, and then he goes full Snow Angel to keep that one out on the jam home chance.
Yeah, Hugh Leduc with the chance there on the rebound, but with the crease, with the puck sitting there in the crease, plays blown dead. And Leduc unable to take advantage there as Manila manages to keep that one out and keep it at a 5-1 game with just under 9 minutes to go in the third.
Great comments coming in on the live chat thread, including William Kopp, who mentions the Chicago Blackhawks blind hockey team are excited to see the Canadians back on the ice. And also mentioning that Joey the Wall Cabral is rocking it today. William, you got that right. As Cabral coming up with some massive saves in this game to help backstop his team to this 5-1 lead. And Leduc brings the puck across the line just as quickly. Fornazier clears it, only to have it hammered back in the zone by that defensive effort. And now here goes Tristan Lindberg. Lindberg splits the D, makes the pass. Shot right on, he scores! No, it's waved off. They're saying no clean pass, tough break, as it seemed like Fornazier had made a clean pass to Lindberg, but you could see referee Curtis make the motion. It went off an Ice Owl player's stick, and that takes the goal off the board for the Eclipse.
That's got to be upsetting for them. They're starting to run low on time, Nico, with just over 7.5 minutes to go here in the third. And let's face it, you're not getting a ton of opportunities here on Cabral, so everyone counts, and everyone that doesn't count hurts.
Mark DeMontis just unable to time the zone entry there as Juha a step ahead. We get an offside against the Ice Owls. And I'd expect a lot of Tristan Lindberg on the ice here for the Eclipse in the final 7 minutes. If they want to make a comeback, they're going to need him out there. The Minister of Defense has had a very strong game on the blue line for the Eclipse. From the face-off, the Ice Owls take possession as Juha tries to get the puck in deep, but Lindberg just as quickly sends it back inside the Ice Owl zone. Juha banks it off the boards, ahead for DeMontis across the blue line. Good pass ahead to Spring Juha, but how about that defensive back check of Lindberg? Strips it away, and now he's trying to get some offense going for the Eclipse. Lindberg makes the pass intended for Fornazier. Good back check by Juha, who then took Fornazier into the end boards. He was looking for a penalty call, nothing doing. The Whiz Kid continues to plead his case to the referee, but it's falling with no one there showing sympathy as Lindberg clears it out to center ice. Lindberg quickly brings it into the zone. 6:15 remaining in the third. Tries the drop pass. That's picked off by Juha, and then he'll clear that one to the line, but Fornazier holds the zone. Braden Lyons takes possession here for the Eclipse, working for body position against the end boards, but it's St. Denis who clears it down the ice, and the wily veteran on the blue line for the Ice Owls making a good defensive play as Saint gets the clearance without committing an icing. Leduc on the forecheck nearly strips it away from Gobet. Heaslip gets in the way of the clearance attempt. Puck dances at the blue line. Heaslip holds it in, makes the drop pass to Arndt. They get it back to Heaslip. Shot attempt finds Leduc all alone in front, but a good play there defensively by Curtis Ruddle to tie up the stick. 5:20 remaining. Pass back out to the point as Heaslip tries to drop it. Nice work by Edward Laba to step in from the point and keep the play alive here for the Ice Owls. But here goes Jan Gobet back the other way for the Eclipse. Gobet gets around the defensive check, sends the puck to the near corner. Centering attempt there from Megan Mahan was initially blocked. Now it's at the point. LePerrier's shot off a shin pad, and now they spring Roland Art out across center ice. He makes the pass over to Heaslip. Offside with 4:45 remaining in the third.
The Ice Owls continue to really control the game, Nico, but you can sense that the Eclipse feel it, feel it sort of slipping away a little bit here. They're not getting the breaks that they felt they were getting a little bit earlier, not getting the opportunities that they were hoping for, and let's just face it, I mean, it's a puck possession game from here on in, and as long as the Ice Owls can hold on, oh, look out.
Coach Streetcar taking a shot there. Give him credit. Block shot one to the coach. As that puck fired into the Eclipse bench, but everyone seemingly okay.
You don't see that happen very often, but when it does, it stings.
Well, a great comment coming in online from Timo saying the whole Finnish blind hockey community is watching and will be here soon. We can't wait to have more and more international participation, as I believe we've got 4 or 5 different countries represented here this year at the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. And of course, Finland, one of those countries. They have built a phenomenal program over there. And I think it's just a matter of time until we get a world championship, at least of 4 nations. We're getting close there as the Eclipse bring the puck into the zone here with 3:15 left in the third. Of course, Team USA building a great program as well. And all sorts of efforts globally. Blind hockey in the UK has done well. In Russia, they're building a program. In Sweden, I know there's been interest out of Italy and China. It's just a matter of time before blind hockey grows all across the world. And we're witnessing it here at the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. The Ice Owls get the puck in deep. The Eclipse will start the breakout here. Let's see if they can get some urgency and some energy in their step. As Rossi, you mentioned, it feels like it's slipping away, and with just 2.5 minutes remaining in the third, a 4-goal spread may be too much to overcome for the Eclipse. But nice work there by James Ruddle defensively to strip the puck away, and now they'll start to break out across center ice. As Callaghy comes up with the puck here, she hammers it, but quickly it's fired back down the ice by Juha. And it'll be secured by LePerrier for the Eclipse. He finds Fornazier at center ice with 2:05 remaining in the third. The Whiz Kid looking for an option, plays it off. As LePerrier, it was Mahan who opted to feed a pass over to the far wing instead of taking the shot. As Fornazier digging for the puck off the end boards. Out of the near corner, Fornazier shielding it, tries to backhand it, blocked by Fitzpatrick. Cleared to the line and just out as it rolled past LePerrier. Now he tracks back to get it for the Eclipse. Nearly too many skaters on the ice there for the Ice Owls, but good job by Arndt to leave the puck as Fitzpatrick climbed over the boards. Phenomenal goaltending from all 3 goalies that have appeared in this game. Joey the Wall Cabral backstopping the Ice Owls right now to a 5-1 lead. Oliver Pye pulled midway through the game after giving up 2 goals, and then Francis Minella coming in relief has given up 3. But here go the Eclipse, centered in front, just offhand for Curtis Ruddle. Couldn't quite corral it cleanly. Gobet shoots and scores! The Eclipse get one back, 56.3 remaining in the third, as Jan Gobet gets the goal for the Eclipse.
Just as Ruddle in tight, sort of handcuffed a little bit on that shot, couldn't get it away. I think defensively, the Ice Owls sort of just had all turned their attention to him. That leave Gobet all by himself basically in the slot area. Goes top left corner for the second goal for the Eclipse. They trail 5-2.
Curtis Ruddle and Megan Mahan should pick up the assists on the goal by Gobey. But with under a minute remaining here in the third, the score 5-2 in favor of the Ice Owls. It may end up being too little, too late for the Eclipse.
The Eclipse goal is first of the goal in tournament. Scored by number 11, Jan Gomel. Assisted by number 62, Curtis Ruddle.
So Curtis Ruddle does draw the assist, and I believe that's his first point in the open division of play at a national blind hockey tournament. So congratulations, Curtis. I know it's little consolation with under a minute remaining and your team trailing by 3, but he's played a great game as his team has, and they're not giving up because here goes Fernazir, makes the drop pass to Lyons. Fernazir gets it back, shoots! Oh, what a save by Cabral as he just squeezed to the post to keep that one out. Braden Lyons tries to center it there from the near corner. It's knocked down, rolling to the line. Brian Mackey tries to hold the zone, and he does so. Nice job by the Mack truck. As the Eclipse trying to keep it in here. Tristan Lindberg shoots! Oh, he just missed the top corner glove side with that rip. Final 10 seconds of the game. Callaghy plays it back for Lindberg. Shot, that's blocked by Arndt. That'll pretty much do it. A great back and forth affair, but the Ice Owls hold on for the win, 5-2 over the Eclipse here in the Open Division.
Hate to say it, but it never was really in doubt for the Ice Owls, as they had the better goaltending. There's no arguing about it. They had the better goaltending in this game, and you got to really tip your hat to the offensive prowess of Juha, of course, but also of DeMontis. That pair together really did dominate. They moved the puck well. They managed to really communicate well, moving almost in tandem so well to get the puck out of their zone and really push offensively. So as these teams shake hands at center ice, solid effort by the Eclipse, but the better team in this one was from start to finish the Ice Owls.
And the Ice Owls lock it down with a 5-2 win. Folks, we're going to sign off, but then we're right back at it with another Open Division game, as it's going to be the Seeing Ice Dogs taking on the Ebu next. But for Mike Ross, for our great crew behind the scenes at Parasport TV, my name's Nico Cardarelli. Thank you for tuning in. The final score, the Ice Owls 5, the Eclipse 2.